Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Alyssa Grubner, and in this video I am running another half marathon. So today is January 13th, and tomorrow morning I will be running the Jekyll Island half marathon. If you saw the video of my first half marathon, this one's gonna be a little bit different. So the other one was in November, this one's in January. It's gonna be a little colder, and if you may be able to hear my voice, I have a little bit of a cold, so I think that might slow me down some. And then I've made some changes to my footwear, and again, if you saw the last video, I was having a lot of issues with my IT band, and I stumbled upon what ended up being the fix for me. In addition to the stretches I was talking about in the other video, I also needed to change my shoes. These are the shoes that I wore for training for my half marathon, as well as running this one. They are zero drop, minimalist, barefoot shoes, whatever you want to call them. And these are actually from a company called Saguaro. They're very affordable. I think this particular pair was like 40 bucks. So prior to switching to these zero drop or barefoot minimalist shoes, whatever you want to call them, I was wearing a pair of $300 Hokas because I was getting into running, and everything I read on the internet said those were the shoes to get. And so I spent all that money on those shoes, and they ended up being the issue making my IT band issue worse. I don't know if they were totally the problem, but they definitely weren't helping, because one day I was at the gym and I accidentally wore these shoes I wore these shoes and didn't bring a change of shoes, and I wore these on the treadmill, and it was like magic. I didn't have any IT band discomfort. After that, I was like, wow, like I kind of went down a rabbit hole of looking into if it was safe to run in these types of shoes, and just really kind of learning everything I could about why these $40 pair of shoes might actually be better for my feet than the $300 extra cushy Hokas. And so while going down that rabbit hole, I discovered the book Born to Run by so-and-so McDougall. I can't remember his first name, but it's a great book. It doesn't really go into the science a whole lot about why barefoot running can be better for you, but it's very inspirational, and it was a real page turner, and I was always excited to go on my next run after I read a chapter or two of that. I would highly recommend it if you're new to running or not new to running. If you're interested in running barefoot or not interested, it's a great book. So another thing setting this half marathon apart from the last half marathon I did is that the last time I was in Macon and I was staying in a hotel room. This time around, as you can see from my surroundings, I'm not in a hotel room. We're actually camping, because all of the hotel rooms that were in my budget were already like spoken for. And so I like camping anyways. We got a spot here at the Jekyll Island campground, and it's beautiful. It's cozy, it's private, it has a nice little fire pit here, and right now I'm sitting at the picnic table they have. And this is a tent campsite, but because the temperature is gonna get down to like 40 degrees tonight, we decided to take my husband's work van and put a mattress in the back of that, so it's just me and him, and I think we'll be nice and cozy in there tonight. And we're gonna have a fire and just enjoy the night until it's time for my early bedtime, and hopefully have a great race tomorrow despite my congestion. So while Dylan was getting the fire ready, I went exploring around the campground. It's a really nice campground. I'd highly recommend it if you are going to be staying in Jekyll Island and you want to camp in a tent. They also have an RV campsite, but I wouldn't recommend that because the RVs are literally like stacked right up on top of each other, and it doesn't look like you'd have very much privacy at all. This campground does have showers and bathrooms, so that was cool because usually when we go camping, it's just wilderness. That night for dinner, I had a starter of sardines, and then I grilled one of these sausages for myself over the open flame. In addition to the sausages and the sardines, I also had a bunch of pretzels, I had a s'more, and some seltzer water in preparation for the day ahead of me. Alright, so it is morning time. It's 5:30 in the morning. Just woke up in the van. I had a better night's sleep than I expected. It actually wasn't very cold. I am wearing like I'm fully dressed. I'm wearing a hoodie and this jacket and gloves while I was sleeping. So I actually ended up getting a little too warm during the night. But yeah, we just woke up. Dylan's about to taxi me to the campground's bathroom so I can try to make a poop before this race, because that was something that slowed me down last time. I ended up having to stop at a porta potty. But yeah, after I go to the bathroom, I'm gonna eat breakfast, and then we're gonna ride over to Dana's hotel, so we can meet them there, and we're gonna walk like a mile to the starting line and get ready to run a half marathon. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, there. My extra gross breakfast. So race day breakfast was this mini wheat cereal. It's not frosted or anything. And then on top, instead of milk, I've got a mixture of whey protein, naked whey protein, some collagen powder, creatine, and peanut butter powder, all mixed into water. So it's not the best breakfast, not very appetizing, but it works, and it's what I did my big practice 11-mile run eating. And it's convenient when you don't have a kitchen or you're camping, so that's what I had. The starting line was only about a mile from Dana's hotel room, so we walked because we knew parking was going to be a nightmare. And we got there about 30 minutes before start time. So we had time to just kind of chill, stretch out, and just get in the right headspace to run 13.1 miles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I started off the race nice and slow. I wanted to keep a nice, easy pace. I didn't want to, just put it all out there before I even reached halfway point. My sister-in-law actually let me borrow her Garmin watch, and that has been a really big help keeping an eye on my heart rate. I try to keep it in the 150s. So
just so I'm not overexerting myself. And I can keep a close eye on my pace and like how fast I'm running each mile.
All right, so I'm about a third of the way through, just about to come up on 4 miles. And I'm actually passing the campground we stayed at last night. Feeling good, having a lot of fun with this run so far. I just passed an aid station too, and they were giving out these energy gels. I've never tried this one before, so I'm gonna give that one a try at some point. I feel like I'm good right now. I do have like applesauce with me, go-go squeeze, and like some fruit strips. So I might give this chocolate Huma chia energy gel a try in a little bit here.
And it was beautiful. It was such a beautiful run, nice and easy, very flat, lots of beautiful elm trees, and I could smell the sea nearby, and so I was really kind of just having the time of my life. I was listening to reggae, so I was having flashbacks of our recent anniversary trip to Jamaica, and I feel like that helped me to kind of stay calm and having a good time with the run.
We are just about at the halfway mark, and I finally caught up to Dana.
Now I gotta keep up. The best thing about running this race was truly the breathtaking views not that I need any more help taking my breath away, but it was absolutely beautiful.
Eight miles down, 5 to go. Hey, my cheerleaders. Almost 9, 8.5.
Mile 9 and 10 were the best parts of the race for me because we were right on the beach. Part of it I was running in the sand, and this is really where I felt the best during the run. I felt light, felt happy and free. I felt like nothing could stop me. Right around mile 11, I really started to feel the race. I started to feel fatigued, but the promise of a finish line being so close really kept me going strong.
Just about the 12 mile mark. So I'm gonna start picking up that pace. And as soon as I see the finish line, I'm booking it. Just trying to beat my time last time by 1 minute. Shouldn't be too hard.
Your marathon winner, Sadie Smith, congratulations. At 4:91, we see you. You are done.
Hallelujah! Whoa! Thank you.
There you go. Well done.
Crossing that finish line felt so amazing, and I actually did beat my previous half marathon time by almost 10 minutes.
Everybody, I just ran the Jekyll Island half marathon. I had a lot of fun. I beat my time for my marathon, the last marathon I did in November, and this marathon felt a lot easier than the last one. Half marathon felt a lot easier than last one, and I am happy it's over.
After the race, we went back to the hotel room where I took a shower and got ready to go out to eat at Southern Soul Barbecue in St. Simon's Island. This food was so good. I don't know if it's because I was so hungry after running all that way, but it really hit the spot.
Cheers.
We got brisket, ribs, chicken, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and hush puppies. It was so good. My absolute favorite thing that I had was the brisket. It was the brisket of my dreams. My mouth is just watering thinking about it now.
We are on our way home now. If you made it to this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video inspires you to go out and try something that you've never done before, or you thought you'd never do in your life, or just to be more active. So like I said, we're on our way home now. I had a lot of fun running this half marathon. It was a lot more fun than the last one I did, just because partly because I feel like I'm a lot more conditioned. I did a lot more training for this one, a lot more speed work, a lot more time on my feet, and then I didn't have any issues with my IT band or any of my joints, so it was just a fun, easy run. I was dancing as I was running for a good bit of it. My belly's full. I got a good meal down, and going forward, I'm looking forward to doing some training for like some shorter runs. So seeing how fast I can get a 5K in, or even just how fast I can get my mile. I did beat my time for my last half marathon by over 10 minutes, I believe. So that's really cool. My goal was to just beat it by 1 minute, and I ended up surpassing that far beyond my goal. But I think I'm done for this super long, or for me, a super long distance for a while now. So we got about a 4.5 hour drive home. We're actually gonna go pick up the kids first, and once I get home, I am gonna put my feet up in the bed and watch a movie with my kids, and hopefully have an early bedtime tonight. Thank you again for watching this video. Thank you everybody for all your support, and you can follow me on Instagram at @ButFirstSunrise, and you can also find my fitness really like just gym related content at alyssa.grubner.fit. Okay, see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Took the scenic highway on our way home, and it was so beautiful that it lulled me to sleep, and I got a head start on that early bedtime. I just wanted to say, though, that half marathon was so much fun and so beautiful that I'm actually looking forward to doing the same one again next year. I don't have any more plans for any big races until then, but I am thinking I might do 30 Ks for my 30th birthday coming up this May. I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned.